Hey everyone, today we'll tell a tale of a young man named Forrest and his rise to fame. Are you kidding me? Mom says stupid is just like a loud bang. From then on, they were best friends, Jenny essential in his life. They climbed, read, and sometimes laughed together. Mostly, they sat quietly, gazing at the sky, as if awaiting the stars' glare. For unknown reasons, Jenny disliked going home, leaving a trace of longing, as everyone thought Forrest would never walk. One day his childhood became a dreamlike episode, as 3 bullets picked on Forrest, pelting him with stones. Jenny couldn't do anything but yell at Forrest to run, boy, run like the wind. Run, Forrest, run. It felt like destiny was playing tricks, and those wheels wanted to roll him back home. Run, Forrest, run. Time seemed to freeze for a prime time show. Forrest's legs suddenly hit the pep of a double espresso, and with Jenny cheering him on, he dashed faster than a cheetah. And just like that, Forrest left those bullets in the dust. From that day on, his legs were like superhero gadgets. Wherever he wanted to go, he was there in a flash. And speaking of trouble, Jenna's dad was quite the alcoholic, making her life a roller coaster of anxiety, which is why she'd kneel down like she was trying to summon a genie from a bottle, praying non-stop. Finally, that day the cops showed up, and she no longer had to live with her dad. Sure, her grandma's place was a dump, but hey, it was getting closer to Forrest. On stormy nights, Jenny secretly went upstairs to see Forrest, claiming fear while he was puzzled. Only when she was by his side did Jenny feel safe, like magic was wrapping around her. 10 years slipped by, and Forrest and Jenny were growing up like weeds. Those 3 turned into Forrest coaches, and even bought a car to chase him down. Jenny was back to yelling, "Run, Forrest, run." This time, the 4-speed was uncertain. Forrest dashed into the football field. He zoomed past like lightning, and the coach immediately spotted his athletic talent. Everyone was thinking, whose luck is this? This isn't Hollywood. With luck, Forrest entered college and became a football player, knowing nothing of tactics. His teammates yelled run. He sprinted like quick cheats, unbeatable, and didn't stop past the finish line. Forrest's team snagged championship after championship, and everyone adored him yet hated him a bit. Truly a genius among fools. Once at the White House, he drank 15 sodas and, while shaking hands with President Kennedy, said he needed to pee. Forrest often visited the girls' college to see Jenny, but she was no longer the sweet girl he once knew. Jenny was frequently being bullied, and without any hesitation, he immediately rushed in to protect her, pulling off a timeless hero saves the damsel in distress act. She asked him why, and with no clue how to explain, Forrest could only mumble an apology, leaving Jenny shaking her head in confusion. After all, in her eyes, Forrest was just a simple guy with an IQ of 75. Meanwhile, Jenny yearned to be a musician like Joan Baez, while Forrest just wanted to be himself. Their differing views created a rift, and the once close bond started to fade. Over the decade, Forrest saw a whole different world, while keeping his innocence, but this time, it was a whole new game. They encountered the racial segregation incident at school, where he stood at the doorway to block black students from entering. With an IQ of only 75, he didn't comprehend racism at all and instinctively helped the black students. Soon after, Forrest successfully graduated from college, and the graduation ceremony made his mother swell with pride. A soldier handed him the enlistment papers, and before he could catch a breath, he was off on his military journey. What a wild road. Such an amazing plot. Share it with the GF. Find love on Real Date for the good-looking and smart. Tons of screening for authenticity. Fake accounts get the boot in a flash, all the power is in your hands. Looking for love? Try a Real Date. On day 1 in the military bus, he found himself in a childhood just like childhood. No one wanted to sit with him except for that shrimping buddy, Bubba. Bubba's family had been shrimping for generations, dreaming of owning their shrimp boat someday. Subtitles: Bubba turned into a significant figure in Forrest's life, and it was here that Forrest embarked on yet another legendary adventure. Life in the army was a breeze for Forrest, just follow orders, and he was golden. Every time when it came to assembling guns, he would excel and outperform everyone's expectations in training. When the drill sergeant told him to shine the shoes, he polished them until they sparkled. Meanwhile, Bubba was always lost in thought about his shrimp business, and during those long nights, they chatted enthusiastically. One day, they stumbled upon a magazine, and lo and behold, Forrest saw Jenny's face. She had been expelled from school and had to perform to survive, and Forrest tracked her down to the theater she was performing in. Even though she was lost, she was kind of living her dream. Everything felt like a performance on the stage of her life. But on this stage, the audience wasn't so friendly, and Jenny chose to respond with a swift kick.